Why do we feel many times that God is not hearing us or doesn't say yes to our prayers? We're going to talk about this tonight. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness in San Diego, California, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Guys, welcome back. Welcome back. The first thing I want to say tonight is that God always says yes. Always says yes. And you're going to say, well, Tom, no, that's not true. I don't always get what I want. God says no to me a lot. And why? So guys, where's the disconnect? And we've talked about this in a few different ways, but why is that? Why do we feel that God is saying no when I'm saying that he always says yes? One reason is that we feel that if you're praying to a God outside of yourself, if you feel the kingdom of God is not within you, if you feel that if you pray to something outside yourself, that there's some outside power that brings your desires to you, that's why. If that's the way you feel, that you can't get there, right? You can't get there from petitioning, from begging an outside power to bring you what you want, right? You're always going to remember, God brings you who you are, what you're feeling and thinking, right? And we've talked about this. If you believe there's a power outside of yourself, then you're not in that energy of thinking you already have everything that you want. Because if you know that you are part of God and that you have that same creative power, then you know that everything you want, the prayers are already answered. It's said in the Bible, ask and it shall be given you, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. Jesus said it, right? Why is that so persistent for 2,000 years? Because if you're in that energy and know that your prayers have already been answered, that you asked and you've already received it, then you're in that energy of already having it, and then you get everything you want. But when you're petitioning to a God outside yourself, you're not believing this. You believe you have to do something. You believe it's a quid pro quo, that you got to do something to get what you want. You got to be good. You got to do good for others, and then you'll get something from God. Guys, it's good to be good to others. It's good to love others, and of course, treat others as you would treat yourself. But why is that true? It's because we're all connected. It's not to get a quid pro quo. It's not to get something back. It's not giving with the expectation to receive. That's not the energy, right? That's energy that you don't have what you want and that you have to, there's a deal, there's a bargain. You can't bargain with God, guys. You can't bargain with God. That's not how he works, right? Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. There it is. It's been said over and over again. It's within you, the kingdom of God, right? But so you guys, why is it? What are the two main reasons maybe that you can't get lined up with this energy? For what I said, the main point, right, is because you believe it. If you believe it's something outside of you, there's no way you can get in that energy because you're not believing that you are the creator, that it already exists for you, that you asked and it's already been given. That when you knock, the door has been opened. When you seek it, you've already found it. But if you don't believe that and believe that you have to bargain or do a quid pro quo or there's conditions on you receiving what you want. There's no conditions. It's unconditional, guys. If you believe there's conditions, then you're in a state of lack, a state of not believing. Yeah? So in terms of creation, I think I mentioned it, but here's the two main reasons listen to this, guys. And I think I said this before, but listen to it carefully because I'm going to repeat it in this session. There's two main reasons. One, you're chasing away what you want. Yes, you're chasing it. Meaning you're not in that, you're in that, when you chase things, they move away from you. They run away from you, right? Coming from that state of lack, state of need, state of not having, you chase it. And then you have that energy of not having, not needing, that desperate energy to catch what you want, right? That's the first reason. And then the second reason is then on the other end of that, you push away the things you don't want. And so those things you attract back to you. You get the opposite of what you want. Right? So you get more of what you stay more in the wanting, but you're pushing away the things you don't want. So this accelerates the problem. The two reasons, right? Chasing what you want and pushing away what you don't want. Those things together will guarantee you don't get the things you want. Right? Pushing away is like, I don't want this, I don't want that. You're in that not wanting energy. Right? And what happens? You get that stuff back to you. That's what you attract. Your signature, your energy signature, that vibration. Remember, energy moves by vibration, right? That's what you're attracting, that God energy. So guys, those are the reasons, right? You can't believe it. If you're believing that the power is outside of you, you're not going to line up with it. If you believe you got to chase it, you're not going to line up with it. And if you push away the things you don't want, you're not going to line up with it. These are three big reasons. There are more. We'll talk more about those. So what do you got to do? You got to get in that feeling. And as I said, make gratitude your amalgam, right? I talked about the Venetian mirrors, that they were aligned. The composition was gold. And so when people looked in the Venetian mirrors, it made the image look more warm, more comforting, a better image, right? And remember, we talked about image in terms of the dual mirror of the universe in the reality transurfing. So gratitude will create a nice, gracious image for you. An image of, when you're in gratitude, it means you have your abundance. You have things to give. When you give thanks, it means you must have a full life. You must be whole to be able to give gratitude, right? You have a feeling of wholeness, a feeling of invincibility, that you can give gratitude for everything that you have, and not just in physical reality that you have, but that you have, that you desire, that you know you already have it, as Jesus said, right? Gratitude's powerful. And then line up with the feelings. If it's money, again, I know a lot of people, you can't do it from a feeling of poverty. You've got to have these feelings. What does it feel like to have money? It feels free. You feel abundant. You feel generous. You feel gratitude for having that, hopefully. You got to get in the feelings of that. It's not the money. If you keep focusing on bags of money or money in the money itself, the thing, you've got to get into the feeling, not the thing. Feel the feeling instead of thinking of the thing. So think from having it. When you think from it, you get into the feeling of it. Love, think of what does it feel like to be with somebody that you love. You feel loved. You feel loving. You feel kind and kindness. You feel maybe forgiveness, right? That there's nothing to hold on to. You forget the past because you're in that moment with that one you love. This is powerful stuff. Good health. What's good health? You feel vibrant. You feel eager. You feel energized. Guys, this is what we want to get a hold of tonight, right? God always says yes. Jesus said it. The ancients have been saying it for 2,000 years. They're still telling us from the non-physical. And remember, the non-physical, guys, that God consciousness, that's where feelings and emotions lie. Those feelings and emotions are invisible too. Where do you think they are? They're in that non-physical. That's where we attract things. Seek the kingdom of God first. What was Jesus saying? Seek that God consciousness first. Seek that, and then everything will be given unto you. Right? That's the idea, guys. That's what I got tonight. We're going to talk more about this. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness in San Diego, California, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Guys, don't forget to hit the subscription button. It's a caricature of me with a headset. The notification button so you never miss a video. And like the video and share it and comment. That's how we get our message out, yeah? Okay. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.